Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly Connect. This is another video on lead generation series. Today we are going to learn how to create Mailchimp subscribers and add details in Google Sheets for Facebook lead ads. Suppose I am having an event management company for which I am running an ad campaign on my Facebook page. And now I want that whenever a new lead will be generated through Facebook lead ads, automatically by using the same response, a new subscriber should be added in my Mailchimp account. And at last, I also want to add the details of the same Facebook lead in my Google Sheets to create a new record. So how we are going to do this process automatically and effortlessly? For that, we will have to integrate all these applications, and because they do not have any kind of native integration between them, therefore we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. Now what we are going to do, we have Facebook lead ads in our trigger, Mailchimp and Google Sheets in our action. So we will be connecting all of them by using Pabbly Connect in order to automate this entire process. And to learn this entire process step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn that how can we automatically create Mailchimp subscribers from Facebook leads, and after creating the subscribers in Mailchimp, how can we automatically add the data of these Facebook leads into Google Sheets for creating a record. Okay, so let's start learning this process step by step. In order to create this automation, we will have to integrate Facebook lead ads, Mailchimp and Google Sheets, and for that I am going to use an amazing automation software, that is Pabbly Connect. Okay, so this is the home page of Pabbly, where we can reach directly by typing pabbly.com/connect, this URL in our browser. And once we will reach on this home page, we will find two options here: sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in, but if you are a new user, you have to click on sign up for free button to create your free new account, and it is not going to take more than 2 minutes. Also, when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, because I'm already an existing user, therefore I'm clicking on sign in. And this is the all app section of Pabbly, where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. Now to create this workflow, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it is going to take us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, we can find all our workflows which we have created, and we can also save our workflows by creating multiple folders like this. So as you can find that I have two folders on my dashboard. Here in this test integration folders, I have saved a lot of workflows. So in the same manner, you can create multiple folders and save your workflows accordingly. After that, in order to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. So let's click on it. And when we will do that, a dialog box will appear in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name. Add Facebook leads to Mailchimp and add data in Google Sheets. Okay, so I have given the name according to the motive of our workflow. You can give any name to your workflows according to your choice. After giving the name, you can also select the folder in which you want to save your workflows. As from the drop down, I'm going to select test integrations folder, as I want to save this particular workflow in this test integrations folder. Okay, so after selecting the folder, let's click on create. And as we do that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us: trigger and action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. Now let's understand the concept of trigger and action once again with the example of this workflow. Here let's suppose we are going to take Facebook lead ads in our trigger and Mailchimp in our action, and we want that as soon as a new lead will be generated through Facebook lead ads, automatically by using the same response, a new subscriber should be created in Mailchimp. So here our action is the response towards our trigger. Now after understanding the concept of trigger and action, let's start creating this workflow. First of all, we will have to select our trigger application, which is Facebook lead ads. So let's select it. And now we will select the trigger event. So the trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger. So here we are going to select the trigger event as new lead instant, as we want that whenever a new lead will be generated through Facebook lead ads, automatically the response of that lead should be captured here in Pabbly Connect and the workflow should get triggered. Okay, so let's select new lead instant as our trigger event, and now we will click on connect. Here we can find two options. So in order to create a new connection with Facebook lead ads, we have to click on this add new connection button. But if you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that. As we have clicked on add new connection, now we have to click on connect with Facebook lead ads. And we can find that our authorization is successful. Since I was already logged into my Facebook account, the authorization has become successful very easily, and Facebook lead ads is connected with Pabbly Connect. So you also have to keep in mind always to keep logged into your Facebook account before making up a connection with Pabbly Connect, as it makes the connection simple and easier. Now let's move on, and here we have to select the page and the lead gen form associated with that. In order to understand this, let me take you to my Facebook account, and after coming on the account we can find that here on this account I have multiple pages. So I have created this Sparkle Evenings page for my event management company. I am going to promote this business of event management through lead gen form, and I want that whenever a new lead will be generated through that lead gen form, automatically the response should be captured here in Pabbly Connect. For that we will have to select the page and the lead gen form here. So let us first of all select the page from the drop down, and here we can find my page Sparkle Evenings is given over here. We will select it. Now after selecting the page, we will select the lead gen form which we want to use. So here from the drop down I am going to select contact form 2, as I want that whenever a new lead will be generated by filling up this form, the response should be captured here in Pabbly Connect, otherwise not. Okay, so after selecting both the details, let's click on save and send test request. And here we can find that as we have clicked on save and send test request, it is showing waiting for webhook response. That means now we have to do a test submission so that the response could be captured here in Pabbly Connect. So how we are going to do that? For that we will have to fill up this form and submit it. And in order to do that, let me take you to Meta for Developers. This is the Meta for Developers page. Here we have to go on My Apps. And after coming on My Apps, we can find the option of Tools. When we will click on Tools, it is going to take us towards Developer Tools. And here under Other Developer Tools, we can find the option of Lead Ads RTU Debug Tool. Let's select it, and it has taken us towards Lead Ads Testing Tool. So this Lead Ads Testing Tool is going to help us in order to test our integration. So basically we are going to do the test submission by filling up the form in Lead Ads Testing Tool, and when we will fill the form, the response will be captured automatically in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let us fill up the form and do the test submission. First of all, for that we will have to select the page. Here from the drop down, I am going to select the page as Sparkle Evenings, and automatically the form associated with it is already selected as Contact Form 2. Now, if you already have an existing lead with this form, you have to first delete it by clicking on this delete lead option. And once you will delete your existing lead, you have to refresh your page, and then you again have to select the page and the form so that a new form could be open in front of us. But here, because I do not have any existing lead associated with this form, therefore I'm directly clicking on preview form. And here we can find that our form is open. So basically this is a registration form, and whenever a person is going to fill up this form and register for the event, automatically the details of that particular person will be captured in Pabbly Connect. But here now we are not creating the lead in real, we are just doing a test submission so that the response could be captured in Pabbly Connect. Okay, with the help of Lead Ads Testing Tool. So I am going to enter dummy details over here. First of all, it is asking us for the contact number. Here I am going to enter a random contact number, a random email, demo user 876@pablitudes.com, first name, let's say demo, and the last name as user. Okay, done. We have filled all the details. Now let's click on next, and we will click on submit. So here our form is submitted. Now we will cross it and we will move towards Pabbly Connect. And here we can find that as soon as we have filled the form in Lead Ads Testing Tool, the response is captured here in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so this means our integration is successful and we have received all the details of the lead such as contact number, email, first name and the last name. Now what is our motive? Our motive is to use these details in order to create a new subscriber in Mailchimp. So how we are going to do that? Let's move towards our action step, and we will select the action application as Mailchimp. And in our action event, we will select add new member with custom fields. Okay. After selecting the action event, let's click on connect. And here from the given options, if you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that. But in order to create a new connection with Mailchimp, I am clicking on add new connection. Here, after clicking on add new connection, we have to enter two details, token and data center. So first of all, let us enter data center. Now from where you are going to find your data center, here are the instructions in order to find that. You have to go on your Mailchimp account and you have to look towards your URL. Let me take you to my Mailchimp account, and here after looking on the URL, we can find that this is my data center US6. I will simply copy it and paste it here in Pabbly Connect in the field of data center. So in the same manner, you have to find your data center from your URL of Mailchimp account. Okay. Now the next is we have to enter the token. From where we are going to find this token? Again, we have to go on our Mailchimp account, and under profile picture, we have to click on profile. Then we will find the option of extras and we will find our API key. Let me again take you to my Mailchimp account, and after coming on the account, we will go on the profile picture and we will click on profile. After clicking on profile, we can find the option of extras, and here is our API keys. Okay. So here we are on the API key page. Let's scroll down and here we can find several keys are already present over here for different workflows. Now in order to generate a new key, we have to click on this create a key button and we have to provide a random name to this key. So I'm going to give the name as, let's say, integrations. Just a random name which comes into my mind, and we will click on generate key option. Here we can find that our API key is ready. We will simply copy it and paste it here in Pabbly Connect. Done. Click on save. And with this, our Mailchimp account is connected with Pabbly Connect. So here, in the same manner, you have to find your data center and API key in order to connect Mailchimp account with Pabbly Connect. Now we will move on, and here we have to enter the details in order to create a subscriber in Mailchimp. First of all, it is asking us for the audience list. So I only have one list in my Mailchimp account, which is already selected as Pabbly Connect. The next is email address. So here it is asking us for the details of the subscriber. Now here our motive is to add Facebook leads as subscribers in Mailchimp, and we have received all the details of our Facebook leads from our earlier response. We are going to use the same response in order to map the details here. Okay, so mapping is inserting the data from our previous step. How we are going to do that? We simply have to select our previous step like this and we can find all the details. First of all, it is asking us for the email. We will select the email which is given over here and it is mapped. Because we have mapped this data, every time along with a new response, it is going to be replaced and a new email of a new person is going to come here in this field. But instead, if we will enter it manually, then it is not going to change as it will become static. Then the workflow will get stuck. Now let's move on. After mapping the email, here is the option of tag. So if you want to assign any tags to your subscribers in Mailchimp, you can also do that. It is given that if you want to enter more than one tags, then you have to enter them by using comma and space. Okay, so let me enter a tag here because we are creating the subscribers by using Facebook leads. Therefore, here in the tags, I am going to give a source as Facebook leads. Okay, so here I have assigned a tag. Now in order to assign one more tag, I will use a comma and a space, and then I am going to assign a new tag, let's say new. Okay, so these are the two tags which I want to assign to my subscribers in Mailchimp. Now let's move on, and here we have to select the status of our subscriber. So I want to keep the status as subscribed. Okay, the next is interest or groups. So if you want to add the member in a specific group, you can use this field. As it is not mandatory, so I am ignoring it for now. I will directly move towards first name, and here we will simply map the first name from our Facebook lead ads response. This is the first name and it is mapped. The next is last name. So in the same manner, we will map the last name also, and at last the mobile number. So here is our mobile number. So we have mapped all the necessary details, and now we can simply click on save and send test request. Because we have mapped the details, every time along with a new response, these details are going to be replaced with the new details of a new lead. Okay, let's click on save and send test request. And here we can find that we have received the response. Along with the response, we have also received the ID of the member. That means a new member or a subscriber is created in Mailchimp. Let's go and check. Here we will go on the audience section, and under audience, we will click on all contacts. And here we can find that a new member is added here with a name as demo user, same email, and the same tags which we have assigned to this particular member as Facebook leads and new. Okay, so the status of this member is subscribed. That means this person is being added as a new subscriber in our Mailchimp account. So this means that our workflow is successful up till now. Now, after this, our next step is to add the details of our Facebook leads in our Google Sheet so that a record could be created over here. So in order to do that, we will have to connect our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So we will move towards our next action step, and we will click on this plus sign. And with this, one more action step is added over here. Now in this, we will select the action application as Google Sheets. And in the action event, we will select add new row, as we want that whenever a new lead will be generated through Facebook lead ads and a new subscriber will be created in Mailchimp, automatically a new row should be added along with the details of the same lead in our Google Sheets. Okay, click on connect. And we will click on add new connection. In order to build a new connection with Google Sheets, we have to click on sign in with Google. Now we have to select our account. Now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Google account. As it is 100% safe, so we can click on allow. And with this, our authorization has become successful. So since I was already logged into my Google Sheets before making up the connection with Pabbly Connect has become easier and simple. So you also have to keep in mind always to keep logging to your applications before making up a connection with Pabbly Connect. Now here we have to enter the details in order to add a new row in our Google Sheet. First of all, it is asking us for the spreadsheet name. Here my spreadsheet name is Facebook Leads. I am simply going to select the same spreadsheet from the drop down. And because I have only created one sheet in this particular spreadsheet, it is already selected as sheet 1. Okay, the next is first name, last name, email and contact. So I have the same fields, first name, last name, email and contact in this particular spreadsheet. We will add the data in these fields one by one by using our Facebook lead ads response. Okay, so we will simply select the Facebook lead ads response, and here we can find all the details. First of all, we will map the first name, then the last name, email and at last the contact number. So we can find that mapping is very easy process. We just have to select our previous step and we can simply select the data and it will be mapped. And once we will create this integration, we do not have to do anything manually. Automatically everything will be done for us. All these fields will get replaced along with a new response, and whenever a new lead will be generated through Facebook lead ads, the subscriber will be created in Mailchimp, and at last the details of that same lead will be added in our Google Sheets automatically without any manual efforts within the seconds. Okay, now here we have added all the details. Let's click on save and send test request, and we have received the response. Let's move towards our spreadsheet and we will check whether a new row is added here in our spreadsheet or not. And we can find that yes, a new row is added here along with all the details, demo, user, email and the contact number. So this means that our integration is perfectly successful, and in this way we can easily create the record of our Facebook leads in our Google Sheets automatically without any efforts. Okay, so this was the full integration. Now after completing this workflow, let's move towards Pabbly Connect and we will summarize what we have done in this workflow. Here we have taken 3 simple steps, trigger and 2 actions. In trigger, we have taken Facebook lead ads, and in action, we have taken Mailchimp and Google Sheets. And we have connected all of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever a new lead will be generated through Facebook lead ads, automatically by using the same response, a new member or a subscriber will be created in Mailchimp, and after that, the details of the same lead will be added in our Google Sheets in order to create the good record of all the details of our Facebook leads. Okay, so this was the full workflow, and these are the steps by using which you can easily create this automation in order to capture your Facebook leads in Google Sheets and create a subscriber in Mailchimp. Okay, so this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can easily integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can easily email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can easily reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you are having any pricing related issue with Pabbly Connect, you can easily reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel to learn more such automation.